Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Mario Kart Double Dash. Today we got a fun match. We got GoombaNL versus OuterHalo1. I'm particularly excited about this match because technically neither player has lost. They're both undefeated. Halo unfortunately had to forfeit a match recently, but he didn't lose it technically. So both of them will just call him undefeated. So this will kind of be the tiebreaker, I guess you'd call it. Goomba definitely still in the lead with points, but Halo definitely has a strong showing against higher seed players. I am your commentator, Phoenix spelled correctly, and here with me is Baseball Kid.
Hey everybody.
And I guess we're going into the bans immediately. Goomba banning Daisy Cruiser, no surprise, I don't think he's banned anything else. And Halo banning Waluigi. It looks like we'll be starting out with Mario Circuit as our first course. Goomba being the higher seed to literally everyone gets first pick. And he usually likes to start out with Mac, actually, I've noticed. So we'll have to see how this goes.
Mech is one of those courses that doesn't make much sense when time trialing, but for some reason, one tries, it always feels good. It's just that idea of not really knowing how to go fast, that as long as you're spacing MTs and the lines look right, it feels good.
Yeah, it's a good point. I never thought about that, but I always feel like I do well on Mac in one tries, even though when I'm time trying it, it feels awful.
The really tricky parts on this are going to be the wall bunk lap 1, just generally taking that first grass turner before the wall bunk on the inside, spacing well there. Sorry, I thought about it in reverse order, but thank you, racers, for getting to that point and reminding me. And the one shroom, I personally struggle on just before the shroom spot. It's that same corner. There's a natural habit to go wide. Goomba threw in a 28.5 one shroomer. That's monstrous.
Yeah, and he already saved like so much time in the opener, so just really with every lap he is just pulling ahead of Halo. This is, I mean, even though Halo is a really good player, Goomba's a tough matchup for anybody, and he's really shown it here, showing off his consistency, and just so far so good.
I gotta pull out my notebook because I'm pretty sure Goomba just beat my time trials.
Oh yeah, he beat a lot of our time trial PRs.
What is that, a God +2 time he just threw down? That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds right. I actually don't know the God for this course, but there you go. Points on the board for Goomba, 1-0, and it's going to Halo's pick. For those of you that aren't familiar with the format, we're going to play 13 races, and the loser gets to pick the next track. So, yeah. So Halo wants to go to Peach Beach, a track that he's done well on in one tries, but so is Goomba. So, honestly, in this matchup, you really just want to hope for Goomba to make mistakes. The times where players have taken points off Goomba is where Goomba messes up. I mean, he's gonna beat you if he doesn't mess up. So that's really just what you can hope for.
Yeah. Last week when I played Goomba, I tried to blitz him at the start because he was a little surprised by daylight savings. So he only had 1 minute, 5 minutes at most to warm up. I took him to Peach Beach, Mushroom Bridge, really early on. Those races themselves are hard losses for me. But if your MTs aren't warm, it's really easy to rush them, drop MTs. And I hope to get the edge, but he managed to pull off MTs right away. And by the fourth course, he was destroying my PRs.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You do kind of warm up during these races, is another thing to keep in mind, and it can kind of affect track picks. But I guess Halo felt warm enough to go for one of his better tracks, Peach Beach. So far, Goomba is pulling ahead. Unfortunately, Halo had not the opener he wanted. Neither did Goomba probably, but it was still definitely enough. And there's a 22.5 from Goomba, geez. Shrooms are coming out. And we'll
Halo
have to see how
just
the players
trying
do.
to stay with them. He threw in a 22.7. I can almost PB with a 22.7 second lap.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a solid lap. I think it was really the opener that made the biggest difference. And Goomba pulling out the 107. Jeez, that's hard to beat. And the God time on the flap with the tide in the way.
Let's hear 107.7. I think that's a God +5 time.
Yeah.
I'll be spitballing on most of these standards because I don't have them in front of me. It should be ±2, I'm guessing.
Right. Well, so far, so God for Goomba here.
Yeah, definitely God.
He can pretty much God every course in a one try. I mean, definitely able to, but there are some that are harder than others. Yoshi, for example, I don't think we've ever seen a God time in a one try.
Yeah, I think we have.
I don't even think. Oh, have we?
I'm pretty sure early on Goomba got it with going around.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. I was gonna say I thought the reason we haven't seen it is because players like Goomba don't want to do the YOLO. We'll have to see if they do it here. I feel like Halo will be pressured to go for YOLO. He's gonna want to do it, but Goomba is gonna go around like he usually does. He likes to save strats. And he doesn't feel the need.
Yeah, Goomba's a wimp, always going for safe strats.
Oh, and Halo makes it, but unfortunately it was slower than going around, so his risk did not pay off there. Loses time, and that's going to be tough for the rest of this race.
Just put this in the book as a loss. Halo, what's your next course?
Yeah, that's what it can feel like after something like that. I mean, being behind Goomba is... I mean, he really needed that YOLO to pay off, and it didn't. Oh.
Goomba's definitely off right now. He dropped 2 MTs on the back of Yoshi's neck and only went with 4 MTs there.
Yeah, still got that big lead over Halo though, and Halo's got a lot of catching up to do.
There's a chance.
There is a chance. There's always a chance. The
man, the myth, the legend, Goomba, looking off his game for about 5 clicks.
5 clicks. I like how that's a unit of measurement in Double Dash. Oh man, Goomba listed out a 33.0 to Halo's 33.1 is also a very impressive lap time in a one try, but it's not enough. I mean, as long as Goomba keeps driving like this, Halo is basically doomed to. Oh man, he loses time out of the tunnel there as well.
The third lap always manages to be the fastest of these one tries.
Yeah, especially I've actually noticed for Goomba, it's especially if he's made a mistake. He really turns up the heat in the third lap. And a 142.3 versus a 142.7, actually still pretty close. Both players drove pretty well, at their level. It's just Halo didn't get the shroomless he wanted there. And honestly, if he did, I think he could have taken that map, because Goomba's driving may not have carried him if Halo had gotten that good YOLO that he wanted. But Halo taking out the Sherbert Land. You took a point on Goomba on this map, right? You hit a Shy Guy.
Yeah, that's the exact map. Goomba was very nice and managed to hug a Shy Guy for me.
Yeah, that was actually a crazy match to watch, because he was catching up, and then he dropped the 1 MT at the end, and it was still so close, but you clutched it out. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Breadsticks for everyone.
Alright, and we're off on Sherbert Land. So yeah, the things to watch out for, as we mentioned, are just the Shy Guys and also the Shroom, once they do use it. Depending on this opener, they may use it the second lap. Halo looking like you may want to use it third lap.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. Halo, it's a little slow right now. Should go for that lap through 3. Mushroom.
Looks like a good opener for Goomba. Oh, 273. Very solid opener in a one try. Oh, and Halo's got. Oh man, and Halo goes right in.
Just reset now.
Yeah, I hate to see that paused. It's that muscle memory where in time trials you just reset when something like that happens, but can't do that here. So yeah, that's just gonna make matters worse, and Goomba's running away with it.
I'm pulling out my notebook. The entrance to the shroom there was good. The second shroom itself, that could use some improvement. 24.2 second lap. If he pulls off a 24.9 last lap, he can god this.
Yeah, that opener is definitely... Oh, dropped in T is kind of an important one. Might mess him up on the ice there. Oh, fixes it with spacing. Pretty nice.
Yeah,
And
Goomba's a bum, not getting the god time.
I guess maybe he saw Halo fall in. I don't know why he was messing around at the end there. But
he is listening in.
No, he's not. He's deafened.
No, my bad.
I had to check there for a second. I was like, what? We would have heard his click clacks. I guess he could have muted though.
Yeah, muted.
He has deafening controller clicks. But Halo taking it to dry. Man, I kind of hate to see him pick like all these tracks out early because he's gonna be left with like special cup tracks, DKM, you know.
Oh boy, save the good tracks for last.
No, that's not the point I'm making. I don't like those tracks.
you must be mistaken. DKM, DDJ, those are like top tier tracks.
Although I will say, Halo does like DDJ a lot, apparently.
He can't get the god time, he's a bum.
Oh, wow.
I think he's 17 milliseconds off the god time on the 3 lap.
Ooh, that's a shame.
His flap there is nice, he got sub 33.
Wow.
Alright, Goomba is coming around first lap, looking to have a slight lead here. It's a 29.3 opener to a 29.7. Ooh, Halo. I don't know how he avoided that dark sand there. He just barely spaced it out.
Oh no!
And there's the death zone.
Dang, yeah. Something to keep in mind with the shroom is you cut it so close to the death zone. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that this tournament. That might have been, it's the first time I've seen it. Maybe it's happened before, but...
That's the second time I've seen it.
Yeah, so, it's a shame. Yeah, another death throwing him behind Goomba yet again, and Goomba's looking to keep racking up these points.
Goomba on pace. Nah, he's not quite on pace to beat my PR. It's gonna be close. The depression sets in.
Yeah, it's really disheartening to see this in a one try when someone can beat your PR so easily. But we'll have to see. I don't know what your PR is. Don't you have a 128 now?
No, I'm still at 129.
Oh.
129.3, I think.
Whew, close.
Thanks for dropping those MTs, buddy. Keeping my self-esteem intact.
Yeah. Halo moseying on over to the finish line. I think he tried to finish sideways and didn't quite make it. That's fine. Doesn't matter. On to the next one.
I was thinking after he missed the sideways, he would just turn around and go backwards.
I actually saw, I was able to watch a little bit of Ark and LJ earlier, and there was one map where Ark like turned all the way around and barely touched the finish line like before he stopped, and I was like, wow, I'm surprised. Like I thought he was just gonna stop right before the finish line. I think it was on Mushroom City. But okay, no, just switching character.
Yeah, it's like switching character colors in Melee.
It's like grabbing a different skin.
Different skin.
Yeah, so for those of you who are curious, character pick doesn't matter as much as long as they're small characters, because then you can pick the barrel train. So as long as you got the barrel train, no effect on the gameplay. I guess he's just memeing by picking the babies.
Alright, we're off. The first corner bonk there on the zipper.
Oh no, and Goomba makes a mistake. Drops an MT and goes in the grass and actually loses a lot of speed. Halo's got the lead here. He may be able to keep it to the end, but this track kind of is Goomba's bread and butter. He's very good at it. Has a lot of extra MTs.
Well, of course isn't Goomba's bread and butter.
Yeah, it's a good point. Maybe dry. I don't know.
We got 0.4 to make up. Let's go, Goomba.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, another dropped MT though. Oh, and a little bit of sand catching. Halo still in the lead here. Looking to get that breadstick. He's hungry. Man, look at these lines. Both of them going really close to that edge there. It's pretty fast.
Goomba has a slightly better Stroom. Still has 0.35 to catch up here.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a banger. Oh, he's gonna turn up the heat in this third lap.
He already
Oh,
did.
look at how close he's
these
getting to that
lines.
sand. Go,
Pull
Goomba,
out
go.
Pull
And
out
look,
your
he's already
notebooks,
looking
everybody.
close. Getting
Take
those
notes.
fast G's and that spacing. Oh, look at that line coming out with the last shroom. Oh, and Goomba actually has a shroom over Halo. I didn't even notice, and boom, he takes it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, that was Halo's chance.
Halo threw in that shroom lap 1.
Yeah, shame to see it. Whew. That's what I was saying. I said, especially if Goomba makes a mistake, he always cranks up the heat in that third lap. Oh man, I didn't get to check the split on that third lap, did you?
Nope.
Well, that's a shame. It was probably really fast.
You're suggesting that I'm watching this.
It was probably beat my two shrimmer, honestly. I don't know if that's possible, but
What's your 2 shroom?
0.4.
It's possible.
Okay.
I think Goomba has the best split at 4.2 and change.
Wow, okay. I thought Andrew might have beaten it, or maybe I'm thinking of the opener. Because I remember Andrew was playing Luigi Circuit a little while ago, and he got some nice splits.
Andrew gets monster openers, and then Goomba gets the monster flaps and 1 shrooms.
Yeah. Alright, on to DDJ. One of Halo's favorite tracks, I guess it's safe to say. He seems to like it.
I
Always tells me to play it.
I hate the extra MT, how they do the MTs at the start. I hate a lot of things about this track. When you play a track for a month and don't PR, it's good times.
It looked like Halo actually dropped his MT after the shroom there. Both players using the shroom lap 1 just to be a little safer.
Not even a sub 34 opener. What is this? Goomba better redeem himself with a 33.4 second lap.
Yeah, Goomba's also not really going for that extra MT before the zipper. I think that's pretty smart. Really not that much time saved for a 1 try.
That's...
Oh, and Halo dropping that MT again. Oh, that's so much time lost. That's like the worst MT you can drop. Right as you end from the shroom.
The extra MT for the zipper bridge is more or less reserved for flaps. Your line on the 3 lap is just a little different, especially right there. You can see he's going to the right of the dyno leg. So you're gonna be coming into that tunnel. It's enough different where adding that MT doesn't make sense. I may
that's a good point.
Hate that extra MT with the burning patch in, but I've seen Goomba doing enough. I've tried it a few times. I get the idea on how to add it. Did he hit Nosy?
Oh man.
He hit Nosy.
That's a weird hitbox. Goomba busts out with a 143. And also, looks like Andrew has a 24.368 one trooper on Luigi Circuit.
Hot damn.
What the heck?
How did he do that?
Just getting the info from the chat there.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
You're the best.
And so, there we have it. Goomba pulled out the 7 points, best of 13. He will secure himself an extra 5 points for the league. However, we are playing out a full 13 races, so Halo still has some chances to get some points here. And he wants to try that on Bowser's Castle. And this is kind of what I was saying. You know, you get all those nice tracks out of the way, and you'll only be left with like Bowser's Castle, Rainbow Road, Wario Coliseum, Baby Park, which I guess isn't something you can fall off of, but it's still a little spooky sometimes getting stuck in those corners or having weird shrooms.
Alright. Starting on Bowser's Castle here. This course is known for all the weird bounces. Somehow you play this course for 50 million hours, you figure out how to control those small bounces. Should be a lot of just tiny time gain throughout the course where Goomba has put in the time. That's as simple as it can be.
Yep. We'll have to see what they do in these spirals here. Okay, so Goomba does release the MT and get a little tighter on the spiral. You can see he gained a little bit of time there.
The
Still not much.
The R-Tech on the zipper there gains about 0.1. When you first learn it, there's a difficulty in depth perception between how close you are to the wall when you can actually put in the R-Tech. Goomba throwing in lap 1 shroom.
Oh no, accidentally uses a second shroom on a straightaway over the bridge. That's gonna cost him. Oh, but Halo, no, hits a thwomp in return.
Halo, what a nice guy, returning the favor.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, you didn't mean to shroom there. Let me hit this thwomp for you. Yeah, definitely hitting a thwomp is worse than shrooming. I'd say shrooming unnecessarily, because I mean he still gets the speed boost, and I guess over the bridge.
You see that little bit of BM from Goomba?
What's that? What did he do?
He was waving.
Oh, did he? He was like, hey, look, no shrooms, ma.
He threw in 2.
Alright, well, still got a very significant lead here.
That shroom spot only says 0.5, so good luck, Halo. Long ways to go.
Oh man, and to make matters worse, oh no, yeah, Halo's falling apart now. It's unfortunate. Goomba's mistakes are kind of few and far between, so you really gotta capitalize on them when you can, and so far Halo hasn't been able to. Now throwing out the Z-Tech though, trying to use his sorcery to get Goomba to fall off.
And Goomba threw in one more wave to the camera.
I'm honestly surprised. I really mess up when I'm trying to like press Z while playing. I guess Halo does it so often that he's used to it now, but like I will mess up if I try to Z-Tech during. There you have it. Goomba still pulling out a 218. Actually a very solid time, especially considering his shroom. Oh, and he gets pancaked. Poor CPU. Sorry, I felt the need to commentate that. That was so surprising.
Okay, you guys ready for this completely useless knowledge?
Let's hear it.
Z-Tech slows you down. Back when I was younger, my friend and I pulled out the turbo controller, mapped it to the Z button, and just went. The max speed was 46 miles per hour compared to the normal 57.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wow,
It was,
so Halo's sandbagging then.
It was equivalent to holding A and B at the same time.
That's really weird. I guess it's good that we switched seats during the shrooms then in time trials, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this only affected me because it was the turbo controller, so you can get every frame.
Oh yes, maybe it only matters if you do it quickly. I was gonna say, I've never really noticed any speed loss from switching seats, but I guess if you're doing it every frame.
Yeah, we're just so good. Inputs every frame, MBD.
Yeah, Halo needs to step up to Z-Tech if he wants to slow down. Alright. Going on to R-Tech spirals. Ooh, Goomba going a little wide at the end, but kind of pulls it back around. Not so bad. Halo actually has a slight lead here, maybe? It's looking pretty close still.
The beginning of that R-Tech for Goomba looked amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, as I opened my mouth to compliment him, dropped the R-Tech, went wide, and then I had to bring it back.
Yeah, so Goomba pulling ahead with that. I mean, Halo was on the opposite side of the track that he wanted to be on.
The drop there, R-Tech into the drop, can be about 0.5 second difference. It's really frustrating when trying to time trial this.
Mm-hmm. Especially when R-Tech is a pretty inconsistent strategy in the first place.
Goomba pulled out a 59.6 opener compared to Halo's 1 minute and change. I don't remember the exact number. I'm a bad commentator, but we already knew that.
All right, here come the shrooms with R-Tech. Oh, Goomba going wide, but pulls it back tight at the end. Actually, probably not that bad. As long as you get it tight on the end, it's pretty important to get that.
The end is so important.
Yeah.
If you have a little bit of shroom at the end and you just shoot out at the bottom, it's ridiculous. Oh, I'm guessing low 59 second left for Goomba.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to tell. Halo dropping some frames.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. catching up.
I was like, Halo comes to a full stop.
I lied. That's like a 58 too. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, Halo just barely getting that sub.
How is that a 58 with bad art tech? Why am I so bad at this track?
Because it was decent at the beginning, and then you said in the last corner it's super important. And also he got the nice drops, so.
I'm just gonna go grab some ice cream and cry.
Alright, and here's the baby park coming out. Halo's still just looking for an opportunity to get a point. Unfortunately, dropping some frames here. Okay, I think he might be back. Oh, man. Okay. Might see more drop frames from Halo, we'll have to see. But, yeah, I imagine both players will just go for 8MT. Maybe Goomba will go. Okay, Goomba going sideways, actually. It's a little bit riskier. Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's used to it enough. Usually for most players, even if they know the sideways strat, they don't want to do it in a one try. But then again, Goomba does kind of have a much faster world record compared to others. Halo dropping frames, so I couldn't see what happened in the corner, but I guess you got it.
Goomba throwing in the casual 8.9 laps. Too damn good.
Halo dropping in an MT. Yeah, honestly, dropping an MT on Baby Park is huge when you're only doing like 8 MTs, so it's like a lot of your time. Oh, and here comes the shroom. Goomba was a little tight to that corner, perhaps the reason he wanted to shroom there. Let's see this shroom lap from him. 478, not bad. Actually really nice for a one try. Halo, oh, not doing too hot. Let's see what he finishes this. 103.8.
Ooh, I don't know my standards here. I think that's wait, you said 0.8 or point?
103.8. I'm pretty sure it's God plus 10, right?
Nah, God plus 10 is 103.5. So that's God plus 6.
Maybe I'm thinking of the flap being that easy.
The flap is give me. Serve it on a silver platter. Flaps for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, and Halo actually choosing Mushroom Bridge, kind of had in his back pocket still. I forgot that this track was on the table. Unfortunately, Goomba really warmed up, always done well in Mushroom Bridge. Like you said, you were trying to catch him off guard with the early Mushroom Bridge, but Goomba's definitely warm now, and it's pretty important to land all your MTs on this track. So hopefully... Oh man, Halo, the big mistake right off the gate. You hate to see it.
And Goomba is just cruising with the dropped MT.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't drop it on this wall here.
He should go for the bridge strats, those are OP.
The shortcut?
Classics.
I wonder how often we would see those strats if they weren't banned. I feel like probably not that often, unless you really practiced it.
Oof. Halo coming out really tight on that shroom. Oh, I thought he was actually
going to get
caught.
Cut it. Oh, dropped him to you though.
Not the first time I've seen someone go for a flap in a one try.
And interesting spacing and angle. It's probably not going to flap for him, but maybe he'll still get a good time.
Goomba pulled off a 25.9. One shroomer and Halo doing the same with two shrooms.
Yeah, unfortunately that dropped MT, killed him, and his tunnel section was interesting, but Halo, or Goomba looking pretty strong, huge lead here. I hate to say it, but this was kind of over right from the beginning with that mistake that Halo made. Goomba getting a 118.5, very solid time, considering world record is a very high 117.
I think he beat my PR. I haven't played Mushroom Bridge in forever. The last
he definitely beat mine.
Was clutch, 25.7. I probably beat your flap.
Yeah, that did beat my flap. You beat my flap with one shroom. Oh well. I gotta play more Mushroom Bridge. Alright. So what is next? Going for Mushroom City. Another A-Tech heavy track that Goomba does so well on. It's a lot of straightaways, and your line can really matter. So generally the person with a better A-Tech can gain a lot of time over the other. But a couple places it could go wrong. We've seen a lot of car hits on this track, especially since if you fall behind and make a mistake, you know, early on, then you'll have the rest of the track to deal with the messed up cycles, and some cars will be in your way that perhaps weren't before. So hopefully he can handle it all right.
You're almost stuck between 0 car hits or 3. There's not much in the middle. Right.
They're off.
Hopefully no one drops empty or gets stuck at the beginning.
Alright, so far so good.
Looks like we're good to get past the first scary car, this yellow one on the straightaway.
Yeah, not even close to either of them. Oh. Okay.
Dropping frames, not MTs. You're doing good, Halo.
It's dropping frames to hide those dropped MTs.
Ooh, big brain moves.
Oh, okay, I see blue there. You got that one.
Goomba is going to come in with a 31.8 opener. Jeez.
Wow. Wow, wait.
Ooh, Shroom's a little off. He managed to pull it out.
Interesting, the pole almost like corrected his line there. Kind of got a bounce off of it, pushed him in the right way. Yeah, Goomba definitely gaining time here, just with every lap.
This is, of course, never to take Goomba to when he's warm.
Yeah, this is oh man, and there's Halo hitting the truck and actually sends him down under the freeway.
31, one shroomer, that is, oof, what is that, God plus 3? One shroom? Casual.
Wild. I think that beat my flap actually. It's kind of upsetting, but
he's just about to beat my 3 lap.
Oh yeah.
Left to the truck. Yeah, he's flying. Whew. 134.0.
Oh, holy crap. With a 31.0 last lap. Jeez. Isn't world record 133.8? That's 0.2 from world record.
0.8 there.
Oh my gosh. That would have been a scary time to beat.
On the world record run, he's looking for 30.9 one-shooters.
That's wild. I can't even fathom getting that. I mean, that's a good like 2-shroom for him. That'd be an amazing 2-shroom for me. And he's looking for that with his 1-shroom, so that's pretty wild. I guess the second shroom doesn't save as much, but still. I mean, it's also just the consistency that's impressive. And speaking of consistency, Halo wants to take Goomba to Rainbow Road.
The most consistent track there is, Kappa.
Well, for Goomba, I mean, I don't think he, in this league at least, made like any mistakes. I think his average is like a 255, a low 255. So
it does help that he did dabble with the time trials recently.
Yeah, he did kind of make a push for some records here, even getting a flat PR recently.
The only thing that really holds him back is our attack. You either get it or you don't.
Yeah. And, Goomba actually dropped an MC right out of the gate there. It's going to put Halo a little bit ahead, but there's still so much time for him to catch up. Oh, and Goomba going for those extra MTs, both of them.
I didn't know Goomba went for the zipper trick here. I always see him talking about it. It's only 0.1 at most. It's pretty risky, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, oh man. Goomba losing a little more time on that straight.
He saw his line was off. Very smart. Just drop the next MT, get back on your line.
Yeah, you really don't want to risk falling off. Oh,
big hops over there.
Yeah, that can cost a good amount actually, especially considering Goomba got a good one and Halo got a bad one. Makes the difference pretty huge. Ooh, not the best start check from Goomba, but 59.7 opener with the shroom.
This is tied in my book. 1 shroom versus no shroom versus 2 shrooms.
Yeah, Goomba still has that lead though. And oh, Halo cancels on that extra MT.
Oh, did Goomba miss the zipper there? The first zipper. I think he missed.
See.
Oh, what is Halo doing? Hitting some of those outside zippers, taking the high road.
Also, Goomba does get an extra MT on the curvy section. Actually, I'm not quite sure if he did it there. I know he does in time trials. I'll have to check.
Yeah, he
third
did
lap
it
to
there.
see. Okay, yeah.
He went for a first lap, and that's when his lines were a little off.
Another big bounce from Halo. Hold up, Halo.
Okay, R-Tech coming out. Goomba is, I would say, it's better than the first lap. 58.9
without
no
the shroom.
versus the 59.6 with shrooms on Halo's end. We now got a substantial lead.
Oh yeah. So far, no falls or like full stops though on the hairpin, so that's good to see. Goomba getting that extra MT, getting some bounces at the end. Not gonna matter that much though. Just trying to point out the little things, because I mean,
that's the only
mistakes.
things you can.
Yeah, the only mistakes that Goomba makes are tiny ones. So, yeah, Halo would definitely need a miracle to get back into this. There is the MT after this, these zipper lanes here that can sometimes be scary, but I mean, I think Goomba's got it down pretty well. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh, why? Nothing too scary. He fished in the middle. R-Tech Shroom, that was his best R-Tech of the three.
256.8. Still a really solid time. Halo getting a 259, sub 3.
Let's go.
And
Sub 59. Sub
that's
3.
the race. We'll bring the. Oh, Goomba's already here. We'll bring
Hi.
the players in for an interview. Actually, I'm not sure if Halo is doing an interview. Is he?
He will in a few seconds.
Yeah, I see. All right, Goomba. Another 13-0.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, Halo so far undefeated except for the one forfeited match. Were you worried about losing points to Halo, who's done so well against higher seeds?
Yeah, maybe like a few games. I wasn't worried about losing. I mean, you can't really have that mentality. You can't afford to think that you might lose.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I still feel like I played like absolute garbage. I dropped a mini turbo, I think, every single track except Mushroom City, which was the one track I am happy with.
Yeah, no, that was a really good time.
Yeah.
All right, Halo's in here now. Halo, how are you feeling? Unfortunately, got a 13-0. You had a couple chances to take points. I gotta say, I was sad to see your Luigi circuit, but what's going on through your mind? Are you upset with the outcome, or was this kind of expected?
Well, I didn't expect to win, but I was playing pretty bad. I was like dropping 5 MTs per lap per game or something. So, yeah, played pretty bad.
Okay, yeah, so there you have it. Terrible gameplay from both sides.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. I feel like you guys played pretty well. I did want to see Halo get some points there. The Luigi circuit was an interesting one to watch because you were behind most of the race. You had, I think it was like right at the start, you caught a lot of grass and like kind of bonked the wall and almost came to a full stop.
Yeah.
But it was nice that you turned up the heat on that third lap.
Yeah, oh, I don't know. I was like, so I made so many small mistakes and it all adds up. I know in the end it doesn't like make a huge difference on what my normal times are, but it just feels terrible kinda. Cause you know that dropped MT like only cost 0.1, but it feels like you just lost a second, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I guess last question that I have is for Sherbertland. Did you see Halo fall in? I was curious because you were looking really strong, and then right at the end, just kind of threw yourself at the finish line.
I saw him fall in, so I decided to press Z and do a mini turbo in the snow.
Very nice. Catch a little cold. And,
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're ready to close it out, unless you guys have some closing remarks.
No, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Alrighty, so that'll be all for now. Next up, we have more Double Dash. Or wait a minute.
In an hour, right?
In an hour, yeah. Sorry, I got really
Yeah.
scared there for a second. I was like, I gotta warm up. It's gonna be Rick Bick versus yours truly, being expelled correctly.
Ooh, who's that?
Yeah, I don't know, some guy. And so yeah, be sure to check back in with us at that time. But until then, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.